Well, that was peculiar to say the least.
That was fun.
Let's see what Mara has to say about this confusing dilemma she's putting us in. As I walk past this room, I'm popping my head in real quick to see if I see that butler dude. Damn it.
Nope.
I'll catch him eventually.
Friend really should have reappeared by now.
I'm gonna sit down. Mara, are you listening?
Justin, that's quite rude.
Van Richten, he puts the planchette in the centre of the board again and gets you all to put your fingers on it.
Carrie will plonk the belladonna on the edge of the table.
Okay.
Probably looking a bit battered now by now.
He
We've
calls...
been shaken in many creatures' faces.
It's like half the leaves are like this.
He calls out, Mara? Mara, are you there? Have we done what you have asked?
Are we ready yet?
You don't feel the planchette move. But you do notice the candles in the room flicker. Even though you've got the holy protections on this room, you can all of it, you can all feel this palpable sense of something. Like, there is an extra presence in this room. You can feel it, and it's almost kind of flittering all around you.
I don't think this is Mara.
You all, like, for a second, start to feel like, is something breathing on the back of my neck? You feel a cold tingle down your spine.
Carrie's going to take the pot plant off the table and hold it again.
Richten calls out one last time, Mara, Mara, please, if that's you, if you are there, please talk to us. But then suddenly, rather than the planchette moving, you all see Van Richten suddenly kind of throw his head back, kind of going, and then slowly bring his head forward, his eyes glazed over. And his voice is changed. You can hear this kind of like this female tone to his voice combined with his.
Is there still the sense of evil?
It's not necessarily evil. It's just
Right.
It's odd.
Strong foreboding.
Yeah.
Is it
Well-
concentrated in Von Richten?
Yep. He says, or she says, well, that was close enough. You got my armor anyway. You are resourceful. Perhaps I underestimated you. There are not many who get this far.
What's your intent with us?
I brought you here to free this house, to free me, to free all these trapped spirits, to let us all finally be at peace.
Is the
Then
leaper free?
explain to me why we saw you cursing people to remain in this house if it's you that wants them free.
The deal I made with the darkness was a deal born of vengeance and hatred. When I placed the curse upon this house, I did not understand its ramifications truly.
You're wanting our help going back on a deal that you made with some higher thing. this darkness?
If
Or is
it is even possible. All we have in this place is the hope that one day someone will come and do what many others have failed to do before.
What do we do with this hammer? What do you need of it?
Very soon, the other spirits of this house will realize what I am doing. They will realize that you are helping me, and they will come for you, and they will come for me.
But you want to help them.
If he awakens,
darkness below?
I refer to Dranzorg, the man who led his army to take my lands from me. In my dying curse, I slew him. But as with all the spirits here, his remains. If he awakens, through my armor, I can help to fight him. But he is not important. It is the darkness below that is the key to your escape and the key to my being free.
How do we help?
So we're basically stuck here until we either die or you guys are free.
And if we die, we're stuck here too.
If you die, you will join
How
the
do we help,
countless others.
Mara?
Sorry, I missed what that said. How do we
help Mara?
Now I am satisfied of your abilities. Now I will take you. I will open the way.
What kind of armor is it?
It is just a suit of standard chainmail.
Chainmail.
Do you
So
have...
you didn't answer my question. What do you need this armor for? Is it for you to wear? Do you have some corporeal body?
Or do you need one of us to wear it?
What the half-elf said.
Chainmail. Let me have a look.
No. I won't wear chainmail.
Could we all wear a piece of it?
Wait.
This red doesn't go well with my pink.
I was once a noble and mighty knight, and I need someone just as worthy to wear that armor in my name. Perhaps someone who swears to obey vengeance, someone whose beliefs and whose gods draw them to justice.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
if Jocelyn was to wear this, if it's chainmail, then it's heavy armor, right? So I, as a barbarian, I wouldn't be proficient in that, and I would not be able to rage and shit. But could I wear just like the shirt of it so that it classes as chain shirt instead of chain mail? Because then it's medium armor, and I could wear that without an issue.
There is a heavy armored paladin with a god of justice right in front of us.
Oh yeah, hey Bolf,
Just
how's it going?
saying.
The question
Is it dwarf sized? This could it be taken up around the middle? Would it magically change when?
The question I would have, Jocelyn, is Mara's possessing Van Richten. I think whoever might wear the armour might have a similar effect.
I see.
Yeah, that's true.
You would need to give up yourself.
Hopefully only
Even temporarily. Both.
Frankly, Mara, I'm not convinced by your deception. And I'm gonna put the armor down on the table.
I don't think we have a choice, Jocelyn.
I'm going to continue. Sorry.
There you go.
I was just going to continue to ask Mara what we're supposed to do when we find the darkness. That's all.
When you find the darkness, it will tempt you. It will speak sweetly to you. It will offer you power. It will offer you all you could ever want. But do not fall for it like I did. I do not know how to destroy it. That is why I brought others here.
You both. You wear heavy armor. What say you to taking a replacement?
She remembers the time before in the basement when Mara possessed her briefly to speak to you, and she says that it wasn't exactly a pleasant experience, but if this person, if this knight is truly seeking vengeance and justice, then her beliefs align with hers.
You also have your god to protect you. It might be necessary in the short term. It sounds like it's our only way out of here. And you would look good in red.
If you guys think that it both would be up for it, then she will put on the armor.
I think Charles would be up for it. I don't know. Would be.
Yeah, no, I don't think it both would be, to be honest. Given how she reacted after being possessed and then getting her mind back, she was like, "Nope, get the fuck out of here," and she ran upstairs again. So I don't think she'd be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Would Mara open the door for us even without the armor?
She says the armor, wearing the armor will help me to help you fight Dranzorg if he should awaken.
So it will only
Inside?
possess her
yeah, okay.
if Dranzorg wakes up.
Okay.
To see the darkness below, the armor will be irrelevant.
Okay, so it'll only possess her when if Dranzorg wakes up. Otherwise, it won't possess her. Mara, Carrie just asked Mara, will you possess our boss if she wears this armor?
Only if it is required to defeat Dranzorg.
And the old man bear the armor?
This body is weak and feeble.
Aww.
Both, if you don't want to wear it, I'm happy to wear it. If it fits. Being possessed would be quite interesting.
If all of us wore a piece of it, would you be able to help all of us, or does it only work if it's whole?
That is an interesting idea. If all of you were to don a piece of my armor and fight in my name, then yes, I will give you the power to fight this warlord, should it be required.
Walk back over to the table and grab the helmet.
Carrie grabs something that's not going to get in the way of her hands or her arms, like a leg piece.
Yeah, I would go
boot
for
thing or something.
boots or...
One of the leg things.
So it's chain, but it's damaged enough that you can easily quickly like pry off a few pieces. So you can get like a sleeve or almost like get a kind of a skirt out of it. Have like someone can have a shirt, someone can have a bit of a skirt, someone could have a sleeve. I'm happy to say there was a helmet though.
Ven picks up a bit and then wraps it like a shawl.
Carrie attaches it to her belt and kind of twiddles her hips back and forward, making it clank and shimmer.
Do we think that both would take a piece if we're all taking a piece?
Yeah, I reckon.
I guess so, yeah.
Like a glove or something that she can fling off if it gets too much.
Yeah. Chain gauntlets.
Elaine would try if the boots fit her.
Boyd in the chat is going, what's the worst that can happen?
You hear her go, "The way is open now. However, we are no longer alone. Only this room can protect you now. The others will be coming." And then Van Richten kind of, his eyes unglaze and he blinks. He's like, what in the nine hells just happened?
Possession. It's 9/10 of the law.
I hate it when that happens. I heard everything she said in my head.
You think she was lying?
Do we have any way to know?
No.
Any chance we can rest before we go?
I
Oh,
would
Mara
prefer
said
that.
this room is the only safe place in the house. If you're going to rest, then here is the place to do it.
I am rather tired. It's been a long day, and I don't even know what time it is. I'm all for having a rest.
We should be at our full strength before we go
I
see
agree.
what the darkness is.
Yeah.
I go and sit in front of the fire on the stone.
We should probably try and rescue that plant as well.
Elaine is gonna drag us there near the fireplace and get out her lyre and do some. She actually tells a story, but the lyre is just like underneath musical, well, background music. The story is the thing it's all about. She's not technically a musician.
Gary's going to put that poor belladonna plant on the table and give it a bit of a pat and say, "You just stay safe here now." I'm just gonna go and curl up and sleep in front of the fire.
What's the story about?
Yeah, so it's about a man who has heavy ties to his family, but on a voyage in a foreign land, he meets a woman and deeply falls in love with her, and it turns into a rather sad story because he has to leave again and leave the woman and now the child they have behind to keep being with his family.
Quite the sad story.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played something a little more upbeat given the times. Goodness, I swear. And then
So were you
out my bedroom.
planning on a short or long rest?
Long rest.
Long, yeah.
My HP and rage only comes back on a long, so
Yeah, so does my
long rest
inspiration.
if possibly. We should be at full strength.
All the slips.
Okay, so you'll find it a little bit hard to drift off to sleep at first. You're very, almost like you're hyper aware that the noises kind of coming from around this room are getting more frequent and louder. Every now and again, it's almost like something comes past and is like banging on the door. It makes you jump. Or you can hear heavy footsteps from above, or you hear a glass smashing down the corridor, or you just... There's like a lot of activity going on all around you, but the only place they can't touch you is here. Eventually, you all manage to settle, and you all manage to drift off to sleep. But your dreams are not exactly peaceful in this place. Then you have dreams of being back in your father's mansion. Dreams of waiting until it had all gone quiet, creeping out the window like you would usually do and scaling the walls, climbing up to the rooftops to practice your skills of being quiet, practice your skills of being dexterous, peeking in people's windows, seeing what's going on maybe. But you see yourself at the very top, the very roof of the mansion, And you can hear these spirits whispering to you. Father never wanted you. He's just keeping you around because he has to. You know this. It's
I
like
do know this.
it's like this place now. Who's ever going to remember you? You might as well just jump. Carrie, you dream of this very house that you're in right now, but you remember it as a happy place with lots of light coming in the windows, with songs and dancing and the laughter of the children. In your dream, you see the children's nursery. You get this remembrance that it is at the top level of the house. You can hear their giggling, you can hear them playing, you can hear the boy and the girl playing together quite happily. And in your dream, you walk through the playroom and to the bedroom door. But as you open their door, in the rocking chair in the center of the room, you see their mother. The chair is rocking in the breeze. But what you see is the mother's body decomposed to a skeleton. As the breeze of the door opening wisps through the room, it makes her skull almost turn to look straight in your eyes. Jocelyn, you dream that the Red Knight must have sent you here for a reason. There's a connection here. This Crimson Knight has reached out to you to help her. There has been so much loss here, so much death. And this is everything you stand for. This is everything you live for. To do what is right and to bring these people justice. But then your thoughts go to, what if I fail? What if the glory and the justice that we seek comes to nothing? And in your dream, you are suddenly engulfed in blackest darkness. Even through your dark vision, you see nothing. But you can feel that you are in a place that is claustrophobic. It is closing in on you. It feels damp and dark. And then you turn. And in the periphery of your vision, you start to see something emanating this amber glow. And as you approach it, you see something even darker than darkness. And then briefly, all around you, you look at the cave walls that you're in and see thousands upon thousands of contorted, screaming faces staring at you, judging you. Elaine? You dream of all the folk tales and the stories that your spirits often regale you with. You dream of the fables and how they can be used to inspire yourself, to bolster one's resolve, to give people hope. But now, all you're hearing, all you're dreaming of, is all the stories that end in death and misery. The stories where hope is no more. The stories where the good guys don't win in the end. and all you hear and all you see is failure.